police if I think somebody just came in here and shot my daughter.
You heard the gunshots in the house.
This is unfortunate. It's an unfortunate situation.
Murdered the girlfriend in the house. You guys came out here yesterday on a call to the house.
March 6th, 2024.
This is crazy.
The West Palm Beach Police Department received a chilling 911 call at 9:40 p.m. Marla McKinney stated her daughter had just been shot.
Yeah, whoa.
YouTube Town family, what's the biz? Y'all already know what it is, man. Positive vibes always, all days. You know how I'm rocking, and y'all already know ain't nothing to it but to do it. So we about to get right into it. I hope everybody feeling well out there today. I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in to Todd-Town, another one. I appreciate all the love and the support, and if you haven't already, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button so you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest content, okay? Because you don't want to miss it. Anywho, without further ado, welcome to Todd-Town.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on a young woman that was tragically murdered in Florida by her boyfriend who just couldn't take her breaking up with him.
Please send the police if I think somebody just came in here and shot my daughter.
You heard the gun.
Listen, bro. I promise you, before we even get started in this, just hearing that, it is never that serious. Like, it's never that serious, bro. I know love is a real thing, but I'm going to let you know something. Once you understand how to love yourself properly, you'll never get to this point in life. Ever. You know what I mean? It's never that serious.
Gunshots in the house.
This is unfortunate. It's an unfortunate situation.
Murdered the girlfriend in the house. You guys came out here yesterday on a call to the house.
March 6th, 2024.
This is crazy.
The West Palm Beach Police Department received a chilling 911 call at 9:40 p.m. Marla McKinney stated her daughter had just been shot. Officers arrived on scene, making their way inside a home where they found 18-year-old Kelvie McCrae. Officers observed she'd been shot multiple times with gunshot wounds to the head, back, and neck. Searching the home, they discovered a black male in the living room leaning against the wall. Unconscious and bleeding, he too suffered a gunshot wound to his head.
Was it suicide?
Self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Both were transported to a nearby hospital in critical condition. As the investigation progressed, Kelvie's family and friends identified the male found inside the home as 19-year-old Keyshawn Shaw, her estranged boyfriend who also lived inside the home. Detectives were informed Keyshawn wasn't taking the breakup well and had pointed a gun at her the day before. There was in fact probable cause for his arrest on charges of aggravated.
Hopefully they explain this, but y'all probably wondering the same thing. And I get it. You know what I mean? He sounded strange, but you had the man in the home after the breakup. You already know, man. You know, that's a
assault with a firearm, domestic battery,
I understand,
by strangulation, false imprisonment, criminal mischief, and fleeing and eluding. This fact left the family and friends asking, why didn't the police act sooner? In a series of now deleted story posts, Kelvie, who went by the name Pretty, posted multiple concerning pictures and videos to Instagram. In one video, you can see the terror on Kelvie's face as she anticipates violence, while her 6'4" ex-boyfriend walks closer to her. The post would read, "Scariest moment of my life. Right before this, he told me he was gonna shoot me if I ain't take him back." Another video angle would show her backing out of her home.
And the thing is like, it's always it's never. When do anybody ever act on time when it comes to situations like this? I feel like this is always the same story in the domestic violence situations. Nothing gets done until something happens, literally. And it almost seems like even if like you're the victim in the situation, That's what they tell you. Oh, has he do? It's like it has to get to a dramatic sense before law even step in the first place. But again, this is always the story. This is always the story. It's always so many signs that lead up into to the event, but definitely could have been prevented. Y'all got all this stuff on camera, and I think, like, in all honesty, sometimes, especially with like my people community, like, it's trauma. And let me explain what I mean by that. Like, a lot we so used to seeing acts and stuff like this that, when it goes down in your family or somebody that exactly that's going through it, it's kind of like, oh man, it's like that. But I promise you, internally, when you don't know from the outside, but that stuff builds up. You know what I mean? And everybody just brushing it off like, oh man, it ain't, they always tripping. Oh man, they always on that. And it really be always more than that. When it's occurring over and over and over again, like, man, it's just like, and it's sad because, again, it's like, it's always a situation where it's like so many signs. Why didn't somebody do this before? Why didn't, you know what I mean? It's the same story.
Out of the hood of her car,
same
she
story.
drives off. His body weight would destroy her entire windshield.
Of course.
Ever told a nigga that you ain't want to be with them no more?
Damn.
This what the fuck happened. Mind you, I just got my fucking car fixed.
A picture of a Palm Beach police officer watching the surveillance videos would read, "I'm so troll, I don't give a fuck. Safety first." Troll being another term for police, meaning Kelvy didn't care if she was called a snitch. Her safety was more important to her.
She said, okay.
But the fact that this young
I had that
woman
confused.
even had to
I thought the
consider
police.
what
They
others
were saying the
would think in
police.
the first place goes to show some women would rather keep quiet than be shunned in their own community.
So they trying to say
Another
she a
post would
snitch
read,
because she trying to reach out for help from the police? Goofy. What? See, again, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I wonder what did those same people got to say after, the situation. I don't care what nobody say. When you in a situation you don't feel comfortable in, you better ask for help. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. A kid, adult, whatever it is, we stand and say that's the problem. Like, again, when you playing a game, that's the only time I do not. Let's make that clear, because I don't play the snitch game either. But the only time I don't condone it is when you playing the game. I used to play the game, and I ain't, snitching wasn't condoned, so, and it still ain't, in my opinion. But when you not playing a part of something, it's like trying to, say a civilian that's seen something snitch. He's a civilian. Like, how do y'all like that? That doesn't make, no. The civilian ain't got nothing to do with that business. Of course he gonna snitch. You should have been on your business and made sure nobody was watching, right? So, and I mean, again, she's in a situation where it's domestic. How can you call somebody a snitch in a domestic situation if that's what they was trying to say?
Females who think a man hitting you is cute, you're going to be in the same predicament soon.
Right, so that's what goofy.
It's unclear
goofy.
if Kelvy was receiving hate for posting what was happening to her. And
that's what I don't agree with. I just wouldn't have posted. And that's the thing. Like, the social media got everybody thinking that you got to run the social media to tell it. Like, again, I don't know. Maybe she didn't have family or close people around. I'll probably find out later on the film. But, you don't run the social media. Like, I don't understand that. Y'all run the social media so quickly with y'all business. Like, y'all business, I don't understand the point of doing that. Because the only thing you doing at the end of the day is giving others, fuel to fire whatever your situation is, to add fuel to the fire to whatever your situation is. So, because they don't care. I don't care what you think. Like, people don't care what you really going through. You probably got the select few people out there that really see what's going on, and they probably hear that really actually genuinely care. But for the most part, most of them people ain't worried about what you talking about. They just looking at that shit and laughing. They just like, or just calling you another one. Oh, here go another goofy woo womp womp. Go really find help. Social media is not the way. Like I said, you probably got a select few, but I mean, in my experience, I've sat back and watched people post business and it literally turn around and backfire every time. And I'm just like, yeah, you shouldn't have did that in the first place. Now, and again, I'm not saying she did something wrong, but I'm just saying, like, to me, I wouldn't do that.
Contacted the police, they'd still fail her in the end. A final post would be of Keyshawn reading, "If something happens to me, this idiot did it." Only 40 minutes after Kelby was found by police, she'd be pronounced dead. In another room in the same hospital, Keyshawn was being treated in the intensive care unit. An investigator spoke with 3 individuals who stated they were on FaceTime with Kelby as they witnessed Keyshawn shoot her in the back of the head. Probable cause was found to charge Keyshawn with first-degree murder.
What? So they saying that somebody witnessed that? That's crazy too. Crazy. That's what I'm telling you, boy. These times, man. Somebody else witnessed that. Well, at least that shit ain't hard to solve. But dang, bro,
he never make it to the jail, as Keyshawn would die 16 hours later. 2 families left devastated as a broken love story.
And then of course he gonna coward out.
Now this is one of many sad stories.
Of course he cowered out.
To repeat itself across the country. An abusive boyfriend, a girlfriend trying to find a way out. He can't fathom the thought of losing her.
There's plenty fish in the sea.
Kills her, then kills himself. The biggest red flag to me in this situation is the police were at her house the day before.
That's right.
But were somehow unable to find him or arrest him. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe he was on the run. They were looking for him. He came back the next day and sadly did what he did. It's a situation like this that leaves everybody asking, what if? What if she left? What if a family member intervened? You know, everybody has some form of criticism towards her. And you can see it on her Instagram. You can see it on social media. As if everybody is trying to blame her, the victim. Instead of blaming the 6'4", mentally ill male that threatened to kill her the day before actually killing her. And then shooting himself. I think the biggest message to get out of this sad story is what she actually said on Instagram. If you're a female getting hit by a man, you're gonna end up in the same predicament. What happened to her should be an example to every female out there. A warning. When you peep these signs in a man, to get the fuck away, because this could sadly be the end result.
Man.
This could be where this ends up.
Man.
Now, she was rapping. She been on YouTube. She been on TikToks. She been featured in a lot of different things. She was a young woman trying to find her way in life. She was very pretty. And this kid just ended everything for her because he was emotionally unstable. I send my condolences to the families on both sides because I'm sure neither families wanted something like this to happen. And if anybody has a GoFundMe, I have contacted a family member of Kelby's. But if anybody finds a GoFundMe before me, if you can get in contact with me, I'd love to have that linked in the description of this video. And if you're a female suffering from similar things, please reach out to somebody and find some help.
Speak.
Before it is too late.
For real.
It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
Man, let me tell you. That's crazy. That's crazy. And he mentioned the same thing. This is a ongoing thing. This is a occurrence that happens all over. And I think that's what makes it so sad, because we get to a situation, it makes you question, like, how can we prevent this? What way can we, you know what I mean? Because this, like I said, bro, this is in the signs. Police being there the day before. I just, it's just an unfortunate situation. And then, and yes, for the females that's calling her scary or laughing at the situation, man, I'm trying to tell you, that karmic energy you dwelling for yourself. Oh, it works in all ways. I just want you to understand that. Understand that energy you put out there is what's returned. So, but yeah, man, and old boy didn't seem too far from female than she did, low key. But anyway, I just it's unfortunate. RP to both of them. You know, it's both of them lost their lives in the situation. RP to both of them. And yeah, again, man, if you out there and you in a situation like that, boy, ask for help. Don't sit there and be thinking what everybody else thinking and how they think they're gonna portray you for because they thinking you snitch. Forget that. Fuck that. It's about your safety at the end of the day. We don't take nothing like this light. You know what I mean? Especially if you got girls, you know? So again, man, RP to both of them. If you in a situation you need help, you better ask for it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Another one, Todd-Town. You already know how I go, baby. I'm sending out that positive vibration to you guys. Excuse me. And as always, man, I appreciate all the love and support. And if you haven't already, please hit that like, share, subscribe button and the notification so you can stay up to date as always, man. And once again, it was fun and I'm checking out. Peace.
Yeah. Whoa.